Okay, mic check, everybody. Can you hear us? You know you have to do this at the beginning. Hello, hello, everybody. Thank you so much
Hello,
for
hello.
joining us today. Thank you, thank you. I'm super excited for this chat today. I got some awesome creators with me. I'm so excited to learn a little bit about their journey, content creation, all that. And Bradley, who I've chatted with a lot throughout the last few months, and I get to formally meet him. So thank you, everyone, for being here. Thank you. If you don't know who I am Ashley, also known as Miss Ash Rocks in the streaming space. I am Tiltify's community manager. I get to do all the fun community events and chats and interviews like this and learning more about our fundraisers and all the work they have been doing with their communities. So I'm super excited today to chat. We're going to start with a round of introductions. Let's see. I'm going to pick on one. Boom, boom. Felix.
All right.
Felix,
Hello.
how you doing today?
Hey, I'm doing pretty good, honestly. Just got my booster shot yesterday, so some side effects, but I'm good. I'm happy it's out of the way and it's all done now.
Yeah, and you might have a sore arm, might have a headache or two, fever. So prepare yourself, but rest up.
Of course.
But let's learn a little bit about you and your content creation journey.
Yeah, so I've actually been streaming since 2015. But it wasn't until 2017 with the launch of the Switch and Breath of the Wild and everything that like things really started to kind of take a turn for me. I started taking aspects of it more seriously and everything, and it's just been a ride since then. A really good one, I will say. I'm really into RPGs, platformers, action adventure games. Not too big on the scary stuff, and not too big on FPSs, but every now and again, I'll dabble, especially when it comes to fundraising.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I was just gonna
that'll
say
get it.
that's a good tactic for fundraising. You can
Oh yeah.
surprise the stream with an FPS game or scary game. So
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
the scary games are always a good one for fundraising, but it's okay because it gets us the donations, it brings that awareness to that cause, so it's okay, it's worth it. I had just told this group before our stream started that I'm still relatively new to Pokemon, and they're all like Pokemon veterans, and I'm like, oh wow, you are so cool. But yeah, Breath of the Wild was my first Legend of Zelda game too.
Oh no
So
way.
just like Pokemon Shield. So yeah, I just wanted to throw that little fact out there. Breath of the Wild is a masterpiece. If you have
Yes.
all not played it,
Incredible.
you need to play it. Okay. I don't care if you think
Yes.
you won't like Legend of Zelda. No, you will always like Breath of the Wild. Okay. Just saying. All right. And that's coming from a newbie. All right. I had to throw that out there. But thank you, Felix, for sharing a little bit about you. We're so happy you're here and we can't wait to chat about, all the fundraising you've done too.
Happy to
So
be here.
let's throw it to Moxi. Let's learn a little bit about you, Moxi.
Yes. So I'm Moxi. Nice to meet all of you. I started content creating back in July of last year. So like well before that, I dabbled a little. I made some little things on YouTube here and there, nothing too big. But I really started. I made a Twitch channel and said, okay, you know what, I want to try this whole streaming thing. And I'm a huge gamer. I have been my whole life. I honestly play a little bit of everything, but Pokemon is definitely my first love. And as far as like the content I stream, it's primarily been almost exclusively Pokemon content. A lot of challenge run type stuff, Nuzlocke, if you're familiar, that type of thing. And I'm actually planning to start branching out a little, getting a little bit of a little variety in there because again, I do play a little bit of everything. So kind of interested in maybe getting some like Undertale action in there. I figure Brad would be excited about that, but I think I'll giving that a
Yes.
go soon. So
Okay.
Okay. Nuzlocke, what is that?
okay,
Oh, good
so
introduction. Here we go.
I can talk this stuff all day. So a Nuzlocke,
Let's go.
okay, it's a self-imposed rule set when you're playing through a Pokemon game. So kind of the
Oh,
basic rules are each new location, each route, you can only take the first Pokemon you encounter. So you can attempt to catch it. If you get it, there's your encounter. You must nickname it, because again, you want to be attached, right? You want that sense of
yeah.
attachment. And if something goes wrong, if you feign it, if you mess up the catch, that's it. There goes your chance. And when a mon faints, it is you have to put it in the box and you can't use it anymore. So there's again, there's that sense of attachment. There's real stakes on the line. And if your whole party
Wow.
faints in a battle, the run is over and you must start over. And there's all kinds of different flavors, different ways people run it. So it's just a really different, really cool kind of way to play through a Pokemon game. Just a very different experience that I've really fallen in love with over the past year.
Oh my gosh. Why am I excited to hear about this stuff? This
It's
is so
cool.
cool. I
Yeah,
didn't know
it's a
anything
lot of
about
fun.
that.
It's a
Oh wow,
blast.
this stream is just gonna turn into Pokemon. Let's just do that.
I'm down.
I'm
Okay.
down.
We'll definitely have to plan a stream in the future for just a Pokemon lesson for me, please. Because
I'm
yeah,
so
that's
Let's
so
game.
do it.
cool. Okay, cool. Thank you, Moxie, for sharing a little about you. And also, real quick, we have a Control Plus stream kit. If you have not heard of these creators before, you can follow them directly on their Twitch and all the other socials right on the extension. So do that right now. If you haven't, go support them or else. Okay. But Bradley, hello. Bradley's
Hello,
here
hello.
from American Heart Association. Can you tell us a little bit about your background and the work you're doing at this cause?
Yeah, so background, I've been in fundraising for like I think it's been 12 years now. So I've been in fundraising
Wow.
since 2010. Yeah, it's been a minute. Um, and basically I've been with the Heart Association going on 3 years now. Before I did this, I was working with schools fundraising there through Kids Heart Challenge. Many of you probably remember it as Jump Rope for Heart as a kid.
Oh
A
wow.
lot of people remember that and very fond memories of it. It's still around
Yeah.
today and it's even better than ever. And now I'm here fundraising with content creators, and it's a blast. I got to say it's my dream job.
Your dream job. Yes.
Also, let me just also note, Breath of the Wild, first game I ever said was perfect. Nothing wrong with it. It is a masterpiece.
I cried at the end. Like I
It's
fell
so
in love with
good.
that game.
It's
I
incredible.
streamed my
It is.
entire run on that game. I was so confused though, because I'm used to games telling me what to do. I'm like, okay. Everyone's like, oh, you could do this, you could
Doesn't
do
tell
that,
you
you can
nothing.
do a backflip and all. I'm like, what? I could do what? Oh my gosh, it was a great experience. Please play Breath of the Wild if you haven't.
Definitely
But
play it.
okay, I have a question for you, Pokemon veterans. If there's a person that's never played Pokemon, what is a game that you would recommend as a good starter for someone to get into Pokemon?
Ooh.
That's a tough question. You realize how tough that is? Because the older the games get, the harder they get. But also, like, there's so many. I don't know
A
how
lot
to
of
answer that
people say
question.
Shield and Sword, but I don't know if y'all agree with that too.
Yeah.
You
That's
know,
why I started on Shield.
I would say either that or BSP. If you want to,
Yeah.
if you want one to just absolutely just wreck you, pick BDSP. Because I had the hardest
The
time.
Elite Four of the BDSP, they made it much harder than it once was, especially the
That is no
champion.
joke.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
Cynthia's
Yeah.
on another level in this one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Her guard
And
chomp
we
is
have
a
people in
menace.
chat saying BDSP too. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
If
Yeah,
you,
I
BDSP
think
for
that
if
is a
you
really
just
good
want,
good starting point.
yeah, if you just
Okay.
want something a little bit easier though, Sword and Shield to just kind of
Yeah.
soak in what Pokemon is.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That one's so easy, but BDSP, man, if you want a challenge, oh man.
Mm,
hmm
Okay. Noted. And what are the difference in the yellows, the blues, and all that? Is it just different Pokemons on each game?
Yeah, generally, so the two versions, they'll have version exclusive Pokemon to encourage trading between them.
Okay.
It's kind of an artifact from the past. I think nowadays, like because of internet accessibility and online play, it's very easy to get all the mons just trading with friends.
Yeah.
So it's really a preference thing at the end of the day. I guess there's version
Okay.
exclusive legendaries as well, and
Right.
I think that's pretty much what it is mainly.
Yeah.
Cool.
That's really what it
Okay.
is.
I had to ask those questions, from the veterans while I have you right here. Okay. I had to ask.
We got you anytime. Anytime.
That difficult curve at the end went up quick. Also, assuming you don't want to get whole new systems to play like platinum, heart gold, or emerald, etc. I love
True.
sword so much. Yeah. Shield and sword were so good. Sword and shield have like exclusive gym leaders too.
Oh yeah, that is true.
It
Yeah,
did?
they do change up a little bit.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
there's a fighting
Oh,
one in one, and then there's
And
a
the ghost
ghost gym
one.
another
Yeah.
one. Yeah, I can't
Yeah.
Yeah,
remember which ones it was,
And
but
I think
yeah.
then
Sword and
there's
Shield were the first to do that.
yes,
Mm-hmm.
yes they were. And then there
yeah.
was one like ice
Okay.
type and then one rock type as well.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Woo. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Now I want to go play Shield. Okay. Let's get it. Let's get it. All right. Now we are here today to talk about Pokemon 1, 2, American Heart Association, and their heart event coming out next month. And I'm super excited because that will be supporting American Heart Association personally on my channel and honor my grandma that had heart failure, etc. But I want you all to learn about this cause and how important it is. So we're going to start with Bradley telling us first, what is American Heart Association?
So, broad question, but I can answer it. So, American Heart Association does a lot. 2024 will be 100 years we've been around. And if you
Ooh,
think about
oh,
that, Disney celebrated their 50th anniversary last year, and Pokemon celebrated their 25th last year. So, being 4 times as old as Pokemon and twice as old as Disney, that's quite the statement. So, we've been around for a while, and we advance research in medicine in the heart and brain. Many people don't really know this, but we're also the American Stroke Association as well. Um, and mainly, I mean, we're just a public health organization that wants to let everyone live their longest and healthiest life possible. So whether that's advancing research in medicine, and we've come a long way in the past 100 years, changing policy at the local, state, or federal levels, and then local impact solutions as well to come up with bridges to health inequities and zip codes that might not have a fair shot.
Oh, that's amazing. Wow, I did not know it's been around for that long. Goodness gracious, that's amazing. And you're making more and more of an impact, and it's going to keep going on forever and ever because, oh my gosh, I'm trying not to cry
Oh my
because
gosh, don't
I
do this to
I'm
me.
trying
I'm
not
the sad
to.
too. I'll cry too.
Yeah. Yeah, I just recently lost my grandma to heart failure and everything. But I wanted you to tell us a little bit about what is a stroke if people don't know what that is, I think a lot of people still don't know what it is.
Yeah. So I'm not a doctor, just FYI. So
Of course.
don't take every detail I say for verbatim. But basically in simple terms, a stroke is when a blood vessel either is completely blocked or ruptured, and blood is not uh, the you're not getting enough blood to your brain, and it can cause brain damage. And yeah, I mean it's just there you go. That's not good. It's not good stuff.
Yeah.
And there can be some long-term effects. There could be some short-term effects, but um, yeah, we've really come a long way with medicine because yeah, I mean just outcomes these days with strokes is significantly better than it was 100 years ago. Imagine that.
Yeah.
Right.
And the main thing I would say is our main message is that about 80% of this stuff is preventable. So we don't really see that with a lot of different diseases and things like that. So just
Yeah.
take care of yourself. Go to the doctor. I don't care how old you are. Go to the doctor
Exactly.
at least
Yeah.
once a year.
Yeah.
Get your
Get your
vitals
physicals, yeah.
checked. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes.
And if you think someone's having a stroke, we have a good little acronym for you. It's called FAST. So look for face drooping, look for arm weakness, look for speech difficulty, and then if you
Mm,
if you got those, it's time to call 911. FAST fast.
Okay.
I like that. Yeah.
That's great.
Um, yeah, that's great because a lot of people don't know about that. And so many people just learned about that right now. So thank you, Bradley, for sharing your knowledge on that. Even though you're not a medical professional, you seem like you are one.
I brushed up a little before we got on here.
Oh, sometimes we all have to. Sometimes we all have to. And, American Heart Association is a great cause. And we have both of these creators here that have done fundraisers for this cause. I want to ask the both of you, what made you want to fundraise for AHA and how do you resonate with the cause? And we can start with Moxie.
Yeah, sure. So I don't have any particular experience per se, or, like family members with any heart issues or anything like that. But
Mhm.
where it starts to resonate for me, so I'm a huge, huge, huge advocate of just like general health and fitness. So
Mhm.
I competed in powerlifting for a very, very long time. And I'm still, I don't compete anymore, but I'm still very much in the weightlifting, into nutrition, and, I try to use my platform as a way to kind of evangelize some of that and really just speak to, again, I think in a lot of gaming communities, I think it can be a little glamorized to, maybe not take care of yourself, not get enough sleep, not eat well. And I try to
Mhm.
go against the grain a little bit and be like, hey, like, I'm out here gaming too, but you got to take care of yourself, right?
Mhm.
So that's kind of where it resonates for me, just kind of, like trying to use my community and platform as a way to just push just health and wellness and taking care of yourself.
Yeah.
Wow.
Nice. Nice.
Gosh, powerlifting.
Yeah. Right.
Gosh.
Yeah, it's my glory days are behind me at this point, but and I've gotten like a shoulder surgery since then, completely unrelated. I
Oh,
fell off a skateboard like I guess almost
oh,
2 years ago
Oh
now.
wow.
oh,
Yeah, but
no.
I'm back out there, so I'm actually kind of in like a, I guess, rebuilding phase. I'm trying to kind of, start building back to where I was, gain some weight back. I lost a ton of weight. Just trying to take
Mhm.
it slow and steady though, and just have fun with the process.
That's awesome. And I'm sorry about your accident there, but you got your strength back, so that's
It
good.
works out. It
That's
works out. Yeah, it all works out at the
good.
end of the day.
Yeah, that's
That's
cool.
awesome. I love that you use your platform for better health amongst everybody in the gaming community. That's amazing. I love that. I rarely hear that. So, yeah, you're doing great work there. It is glamorized to just grind, grind, grind all day, all night, streaming and gaming and not eating and not taking care of yourself. I hate that.
Yeah.
Especially 24-hour streams almost every week. I'm like, yeah, I used to do that when I started streaming, but no, it's not good for you. You need to take a break
Yeah,
and
it's
rest up.
really hard on you.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh my gosh. I'm like, what is so bad about 24-hour streams? And then I started feeling the after effects. I said, okay, never again. Nope. 12 hours max. Even that's pushing it for me. I'm like,
Mhm.
no, I got to take care of myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, the grind culture is something that I wish would change, but I
Mhm.
understand both sides, why to grind and but at the end of the day, just take care of yourself. Ultimately, that's what we care about. So
Yeah.
thank you, Moxie. We're gonna throw that same question to Felix.
Yeah. I'll try to answer, both at the same time, kind of.
Mhm.
So in the streaming and content creation space, there are a lot of things you see, you experience, on especially on the internet, of course. And so I would open up Twitter and I'd scroll through every so often, and of course, with all the memes and the the good stuff, there's also some of the less fortunate stuff as well. My community and I, like, we're people who absolutely, we love to help each other out and help others. We're always uplifting of each other and stuff. And so where I then resonate with the American Heart Association is just, no matter background, race, like, practices, etc. Like, we are here for you no matter what. We will help you in whatever
Mhm.
ways we can. That's very much where I am on that. I don't have any particular experiences either with heart disease. My mom actually in the past has had strokes. But since then, like, I mean, it was quite a long time ago now. She's in much better health now, thankfully, and everything. And yeah, no, it's very scary. It's very scary.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I
Yeah.
can imagine seeing your mother go through that.
Hmm.
But I'm so happy she's doing better.
Yeah, so
Um,
much better.
Yeah, it's like a wake up call. Like, okay, I gotta start taking care of myself and
Yes.
take better care of my health. Yeah, it's horrifying. I have never seen it happen, but if I do, I'm gonna be horrified. So, oh my gosh. But yeah, it is a wake up call. Like, okay, we
Yes.
need to work better. We need to work better and get our stuff together. So,
And if there's any one message is don't wait for the wake up call. Just go
yeah,
ahead
Right.
and
that too.
Yeah.
do
Yeah.
good for yourself
Absolutely.
today.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, yeah, that's a good one. I love that, Bradley. Um, I can't stress enough going. I like to say every 6 months to your physician, but once a year, at least once a year,
At
please,
least.
At least.
please go check on yourself. Okay, if you do have the possibility of doing that, get an EKG. Make sure your heart is okay. All right, go to
Mhm.
cardiology, get one done. I used to work at the hospital, and I had to do EKGs every 15 minutes. So
Ooh.
the health professionals are good at it. They know what they're doing. They're going to get you in there and get you out. All right.
Yeah.
It just takes 30 minutes to get that EKG done, and the cardiologist will review it with you. So take care of yourself, please. Oh my gosh. I'm just thinking about how stressful I was doing those. Oh my gosh. You have no idea, everyone having to make sure they get undressed, put them on a table, put the little stickies on, make sure they're all set. And oh my gosh, it was really fun but stressful. But cardiology was
Very
fun for me.
very familiar with the stickies. I actually have a heart condition. I actually haven't really talked about it much. It's nothing really major, and I say it's not major, but like it could be, but
Yeah.
major in comparison to what it could be. My heartbeat is irregularly irregular. Regularly, it is regularly irregular. There you
Mm.
go. And anyone with a stethoscope loves to listen to it because it doesn't just go dun 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 dun. It goes dun 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 dun
Yep.
dun
Mhm.
dun dun
Wow.
dun dun. It's like
Oh,
it's
wow.
offbeat.
Yeah.
And it can cause you
Yeah.
problems, but a lot of people are actually born with the regular heartbeats. As long as it's regularly irregular, that's that's what I've been told. It's been good.
Oh my gosh. Look at all these people in chat.
That's a lot of love right there.
Look at
That's
all that
family.
love.
That's all family right
Love
there.
it.
Wow. Like, look how you rally your community. This is amazing.
That's
Who's
us.
Wow.
that's Andromeda
You gotta
Arcade
have
right there.
Hey, definitely some of the team in there. Absolutely.
Oh yeah, I see Omar in there.
Your favorite.
Oh, my heart. I'm emotional, y'all. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it.
Oh,
Stop
yeah,
it.
it's
No,
good seeing
keep
everybody.
going. Keep going. Keep going. It's so lovely to see all of you here. Thank you so much for joining us. And yeah, Felix and Moxie, they're pretty awesome people. And
Now,
Bradley coming in here cheering us on. too.
Omar might get us in trouble, so keep an eye on him.
Oh,
But other
Yes.
than that,
Yes. Watch
calling
out for him.
people out. But wow, Bradley, thank you for sharing with us. So I'm assuming you go to the cardiology department a lot then, every few months, or do you go?
no, that's actually they've said that pretty much has taken care of itself. I'm all good with that. My main thing is the seizure. So I'm glad that um the Heart Association is pumping so much money into research into the mind as well because
Yeah.
that also personally affects me. I've actually had 2 seizures in my life, and researching the brain is also a critical component to us. Which, by the way, if you ever had one seizure, they're going to tell you nowadays to go to a neurologist at least once a year, and
Mm,
you're going to have to be put on some medicine more than likely. So
yeah.
there's another fun fact about me. I've got all kinds of issues, which is why you should go to the doctor.
Yeah.
Not all
I'm
kinds of
only 25.
issues. How old are you? 25, you said?
Only 25. Yeah, you need to go to the doctor. Everyone
Yeah,
Wow.
does.
go to the doctor, check on
No
yourself.
matter how
Everyone.
young, how old, it's
Hmm.
a quote
Mhm.
comes to mind right now. I don't know the origin of it, but the quote is yesterday you said tomorrow. So instead of just go make an appointment, go schedule a
Yeah.
physical, go get your checkups. You never know what you'll find, you know?
Yeah.
Hopefully you won't find anything, but better safe than sorry, you know, stay ahead of the curve.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oof. Yeah, when I was in med school, we had a gosh, it was so sad. She would be in the middle of doing a blood draw or an injection, and she would just have a seizure. And it was so horrifying.
Ooh.
But her family told her, like, you can't do this. You keep having seizures. You're not going to do well in this field. You're going to hurt somebody. But she proved them wrong. She graduated. She's doing fine now. She has better medication to help her. But I'm just proud that she didn't let that limit her, Wait, are we offline?
Oh,
I don't think so.
I see us still live.
oh yeah, we're
Wait, where
good.
people?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
It shows offline for me. Okay, I almost cried. All right, we're good.
Oh.
But I'm like, wait a minute.
Let me refresh and
it's
see.
just-
Yeah, it
Yeah, we're
looks like
good.
we're still good.
Okay, cool. Thank you, everybody. Oh my gosh, I almost cried. But yeah, it was scary, but I was proud of her for still pushing through and doing what she can for her health, and she's doing just fine. So I'm
Yeah.
Yeah,
happy.
it
But
really is scary when you have something like that, because if
Mhm.
you don't get on the right medication, this is what they told me too. If you don't get the right medication, you can lose things like your license, and they can tell you that you're too unsafe to drive. If you can't drive,
Yeah.
I mean, what really can you do? So
Mhm.
if you don't get it under control, it can be a really scary thing.
Yeah, and the scariest thing was before we, our class let out late night at 11 p.m. and she had one right before she got in her car. So that was like the last straw. We're like, no, somebody's
Yeah.
driving you to class. We're not doing this anymore. And it was cool because not cool, but we know how to help her when she's having those seizures since we're learning. But it was so scary at the same time. But she's doing much better now, much better. And I'm proud
That's
of
good.
her. But yeah, just try to push through your obstacles and do what's best for you and find the right medication that will help you so you can do what you want with your life and not be limited. Sometimes some people are so limited, but do what you can. And it's all a part of your journey and your story, So
True.
yeah. But Bradley, you shared a lot with us. Look at you. Thank you. I learned so much about you in just a span of 10 minutes. Record. But let's talk a little about the Heart event next month in February. Can you give us some details about that?
Yeah, so it's American Heart Month. It's Black History Month. The first Friday in February of every year is also Go Red for Women Day. So there's a lot going on, to say the least. We will be kicking off all of this on February 1st at 8 p.m. Eastern Time on twitch.tv/American Heart Association. We'll actually be streaming an in-game event in VR chat. One of our staff people
Oh.
are going to actually, it's coming together like pretty last minute. So like, ta-da, there it is, first announcement. But it's looking really, really good. Beth has been working really, really hard on it. She's actually pulled someone in to create a VR world for the American Heart Association. I've seen it. There's stages. There's quotes on the wall. Oh man, it looks legit. So be sure to tune in 8 p.m. Eastern Time, February 1st, twitch.tv/American Heart Association. We'll be kicking off things there, and we'll be fundraising throughout the entire month. Just some important things to know. This is the #1 killer worldwide. Heart disease is. And it actually, a lot of people will say, X disease doesn't discriminate. Well, I mean, there are some factors to say that heart disease does actually put you at higher risk if you are a minority per se. If you're a woman, that's why we have Go Red Day. That's why we're talking so loudly during Black History Month. It is really important to these groups that they know that of their higher risk, and also we're doing what we can to try and bridge those gaps. So research specifically into women, just due to the stress factors that they go through, that men don't have to go through. We're doing research into things to help bridge that gap, to get to just level the playing field there, and help educate other women on the things they can do to take care of themselves. And then also, I love talking about the Bernard J. Tyson Fund. That is a great thing that we have done where we're actually giving dollars back to other charities and nonprofits, which I've never heard of a charity doing before. Basically, the idea is we're targeting these zip codes I mentioned before, that some zip codes just don't have as fair of a chance as others do. Me and you could be neighbors, but you could live in a totally different zip code with different resources, and you could have a 30-year life difference than me. You could be expected to pass at 60, and I could be expected to pass at 90. That's a big difference. So we're literally putting resources and local solutions back into these areas rather than big national solution. Research is important, but also targeting these areas that are really, really struggling is really, really important to us. I love that about us.
Wow.
And on top of all of that, that's kind of the mission piece. And I told you about the kickoff. We had a lot of different stream teams going live for us. Andromeda Arcade is just one of 20-ish.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of different groups going live for us. We have a lot of different events going on. So we have a VR event going on. We have a lot of VTubers, a lot of people that play VR. They're going to be streaming for us all month long. We have Team Speed and Team Build, all about speeding and building towards a more equitable future. Team Speed goes live from the 1st to the 14th. Team Build goes live from the 15th to the 28th. And then we also have Elder Hearts. There's just a group of people playing Elder Scrolls from the 13th to the 26th.
Nice.
There's about 30 folks in that event as well. And you can follow us on our Twitter. It's @ReviveGG, and that is the name of our program with content creators. That's what's going on in February. I hope that was enough information.
Oh yeah, that was perfect. First off, we have the Control Plus Stream Kit. Follow American Heart Association Twitch channel right there, and our creators that we have here with us. And that's so awesome. I'm super excited for February. Wow, there's a lot of people supporting the event, which is super exciting. And I'm just thrilled to be a part of it for the first time. So thank you, Bradley, for being awesome and sending me over a care package too. Like I love when causes go above and beyond for their streamers. They're so friendly and welcoming. And Bradley's been great these last few months just chatting with. So I appreciate your dedication and your hard work, Bradley. You made me feel welcome, and I'm thankful. So thank you
That's so
much
sweet.
for everything you're doing. Thank you. With my streamer hat on and CM. Okay, you're doing great. So I'm happy and excited to work with you in the future. Yes, Bradley is the man. Yes, yes. Oh, there's so many factors to it. I love the detail, dedication, and care you all put into the things at American Heart Association. Oh, that's so nice.
That's so sweet.
Why is this chat so nice? You guys are the best. Oh my gosh. Wow. Your communities rock, y'all. I like
They're kind of the coolest.
They're the coolest people ever. And yeah. Okay. I really want to go play Pokemon now.
I do too.
Love
I'm
it.
just so influenced. Thanks, y'all. Thanks. This is what you do to me. But yeah, great communities. Speaking of communities, chatting with our creators right now. How does it feel to be able to make a difference with your communities? And let's start with Felix.
Oh wow. I don't even know where to begin. Just it is surreal, because like from where I come from, like, confidence wasn't something that I would have it myself all that often, right? And
Yeah.
so getting into streaming and meeting so many amazing people, they give you the belief that, you can do anything you put your mind to and whatever, and that they will be there right at your side to, assist and back you up. And just that idea, that concept alone just excites me like crazy. And yeah, it's surreal. It's super surreal. I'm super happy that I'm able to do that from where I'm at, and I wouldn't trade it for anything else in the world, honestly.
Oh, that's what I love to hear. Now, Felix community, what do you got to say to that? What response do you have to say to that?
Whew.
You're dang right we will be. Exactly. Felix always boosts my overall mood. He's just a great and fun person to be around.
Can I just say one thing about Felix too? Felix has the sharpest opinions. He don't miss. He does not miss. I have tested him several times. I've tested him several times over the past few months, and I just hopped in his chat and asked him questions and be like, "What do you think of this? Which one's better?" does not miss. He has the best opinions. Just saying. Just
Thank
saying.
you. Thank you very much.
That's what I like, and you're being real. So I love
Oh yeah.
that. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna come to you for opinions and tips.
Anytime.
Yeah.
Anytime.
Okay. Cool. Tell me the truth. How does this look? Looks like crap. Thank you, Felix. With me.
Oh, I could never do that. Oh no.
Well, Felix, I'm excited to see what you have in the future
Oh yeah.
and all the fundraising that you may have planned this year in the future. I'm
I'm
excited to see
excited to
what
show you.
you do. Yeah, I'm just excited to see what you do with your community because your community is amazing. I'm
Yes.
so excited to tune into your streams now and get to
Woo.
learn a little bit about you more and your community.
Hey, we would love to
Going
have you.
into our next awesome, amazing, supersonic superhero creator. Okay. I tried to come up with some good words there, but you know.
No, I like it. I like it. It
You
works. It
like
works.
it? Okay, cool. It was on the spot, okay? Moxie, let's ask you about how does it feel to do some good with your community as
Oh my
well?
goodness. It's incredible. I started streaming and content creating is just something that seemed kind of fun. I was like, well, I'm going to be playing
Yeah.
this stuff anyways in my free time, so maybe we'll try streaming it. Um and to go a little further there, I got my degree in mass media, but I never quite got to use it. I have a full-time job outside of this, and
Hmm.
my career took me in a little bit of a different direction. I do love what I do, but it's different. And this is kind of scratching the production itch that I never got to quite scratch. So that's kind of the first little layer there. And I just never imagined that I would, build any sort of community or anything like that. I just didn't know. I didn't know what to expect. And then being able to raise, fundraise for charity and actually like kind of come together with my community and make a difference. It's an amazing
Yeah.
feeling to be able to use a platform to do good and put something back into the world, through just doing something I love. It's really cool.
Yeah. Just with video games too. Isn't that
I
crazy? Just
know,
with
it's
video
incredible.
games and
Yeah.
people donate to causes that you are passionate about. And I love it. I mean, yeah, ever since I started streaming and I did my first fundraiser, I was like, wow, I have an impact. I can do stuff with an online community. What? So, yeah. And with Tiltify, it makes it easy. So,
Yes.
we're going to talk about Tiltify and y'all's first time, fundraising with Tiltify. How was that experience? And we'll start with Felix again.
All right. So I won't lie. The first time I raised a Tiltify, I was a little confused at first. Granted, I think actually the website layout was I think a bit different that the first time I did it.
Yeah.
So I was just like, oh, like how do I navigate like through my dashboard and get all this going? Like, are we when are we good? But in more recent fundraising that I've been doing, it's been so easy, very straightforward. It's no, it is like the for me now it is the place to go to see if like a charity is listed or if there's some way we can somehow set up a cause for something or set up for a cause, excuse me. And it's good, it's good.
Yeah, it's easy. I don't
Yeah.
I can't knock us. It's just easy and
Mhm.
I'm biased, but I'm not
Yeah.
biased, okay? Like you just choose a cause, you set up your title, your goal,
Yep.
boom, you're done. It gets more deeper when you do incentives and everything, but
Mhm.
that makes it more fun too. And we'll throw that same question to you, Moxie.
Yeah, I think I can kind of echo Felix in that I was very nervous because when
Yes.
I
Yeah.
did when I did my first one, I also I think that was maybe only 3 months after I had started streaming. So again, still
Wow.
very new to it. Still just general streamer nerves every time going
Mhm.
live and still getting used to the whole thing, and then adding that on top. But it just went so well. It again just like I think it felt really good to see how excited my community got about it. They really wanted to, they were on the same kind of mindset there. So it just felt really good that they were excited. They showed up, they supported like crazy, just blew away my expectations for the whole thing. But I was very nervous, but I'm
Hey,
excited to do
Moxie,
more in the future.
Yep.
Look into different causes, different things that just kind of thinking and reflecting, like what's important to me, what would I want to fundraise for in the future.
weren't we your first one? Were we your first charity?
Yeah, that's right.
That's what I thought.
Yep.
I,
Yeah.
and so I'm so surprised by how many people are like nervous that they won't meet their goal. Like that is so true. It's I have
Yeah.
to give so many pep talks. It's amazing.
Yeah, I mean, mine was interesting. I was fundraising for St. Jude, for Play Live season. That was my first one, and I raised $50 all month. I had just started streaming too, and then on the last day, we ended up raising 1,000. So
Ooh.
you just got to trust the
Incredible.
process and believe in yourself, and
Mm.
don't think $50 isn't enough.
Yeah.
$50 is something they didn't have yesterday, and $50 is a meal for the family and 2 toys. So, impact. It's all about
Yep.
impact. Even if you don't
Exactly.
raise money, you are bringing awareness and you're still impacting with the time you put in. So, I just want to stress that. I can't stress that enough. Okay. And it is totally normal to be nervous, okay, for your first one. You're like, what what's gonna happen? What you're just all over the place. And you set up that campaign, it's your first one. You don't know how your community will react to it. But if you curate your community in a way you want it to be and being passionate about things and giving back, you're fine. You're okay. So I'm super proud of both of you for getting your communities to do this and give back and be happy about it and excited. I could see it in chat. They're like, heck, yeah." I'm like, wow, this is amazing. But yeah, I just want to tell y'all I'm very proud of you, and I can't wait to see what fundraisers you do in the future. I'm just excited. Y'all are great people, and I'm just happy I got to know you a little bit today. So
Yeah,
thank you
thank you.
again for joining us.
Of
And
course.
I want to know, like, how did you get your communities excited for fundraising? Is there a secret mix you did for your first fundraiser?
Ooh.
I'll say for me, one very simple little thing that anyone here who's fundraised has probably done. So I actually Bradley gave me the idea was Bean Boozled. I don't know what it is about Bean Boozled.
So
People
easy
love it.
too. Yeah.
People love Bean Boozled. They have so much fun with it. And even like future like subathon events I've done, stuff like that. Like the first time I tried Bean Boozled was, when I partnered with Tiltify to fundraise, and it's become a staple for any sort of like event I do. Like I'm looking right now, I see the little
Yeah.
case of those beans, and I'm like
Oh,
getting PTSD from them. Some of those flavors are insane. Like the
they're
one that's the worst to me is
horrible.
stink bug. That flavor,
So bad. So bad.
oh
Who
man.
thinks of that? Who thinks of that? Who's being paid to do this? Oh my God. So
But that's my suggestion. Anyone who if you haven't, give it a try. People seem to have a lot of fun with it.
it's very, very fun.
Yeah.
But after you've been doing it for 5 years, I'm setting it to the side for a little bit because
Fair.
started to make me sick. I said, okay, I think I've ate too many in my lifetime.
Wouldn't you lose your taste buds?
You'd
Yeah,
think.
yeah,
Kind of start to go numb after
I
you've
mean,
eaten so many
seriously.
beans. Yeah.
yeah. So do it in moderation if you need to. Just a heads up, because
Yeah.
I had so much spoiled milk, I couldn't even drink milk anymore, or eat cereal. I'm like,
Ooh.
I
Oh,
swear,
I'm
every
sorry.
box I buy is just white jelly beans. I'm like, why do you eat me?
Oh
I'd
my
rather
God.
eat I'd rather eat stink bug. The spoiled milk
Yeah.
is bad. And a canned dog food.
Ooh.
Oof, I haven't had that
Canned
one.
dog food, it tricks my mental. I'm like, wait, is this chocolate pudding or is it canned dog food? They taste the same.
Oh no.
You're speaking to
Ooh.
somebody that's been doing it for a very long time. So yeah, it's very fun. No, that is the best incentive on Tiltify. That fundraises a lot of money. So yeah, get your Bean Boozled. Um, I don't have my big one, but I have a big metal Bean Boozled container and it has a big spinny on top. So you can
Oh
get
yeah.
those on Amazon. So you don't have the little small one, but you can get the little big metal tin. So you can do that too. So yeah, I won't be touching them this upcoming February, but
You're like, I'm done with this for a minute.
I'm done
Take
with
a
that
break.
for the first half of the
Good.
year, maybe later in the year. But yeah, Bean Boozled is fun. And we'll throw that to you as well, Felix. Any secret sauce you did to get your community rallied up for fundraising?
So for the longest time in my streaming career, like stepping out of that comfort zone has been something that has been like really hard for me. So when
Yeah.
time came to do my first fundraiser and the couple I've done since, I would just think about it, and my friends would also encourage it too. They'd be like, "Hey, maybe, maybe reach out just a little bit out of that comfort zone." And so I'd be like, "Okay, all right. So what kind of ideas might you have for me then? Like from everything that I've ever like protested to or anything like that."
Yeah.
And so then we have the Hot Ones challenge, which I still owe.
Ooh,
Yeah, we've gotten that, and I owe that to them.
ooh.
We did Devour on stream, if you're familiar with that game. Oh my
Yes.
gosh, I don't want to go back. I don't
I
ever want
haven't
to go
touched
back.
it for a reason.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And
Terrifying.
among various other things too, like, and they something. So there's just something about certain like groups of people, I guess, certain communities. They just want to see those like, hey, we're gonna get you to do everything you don't want to do, like ever.
Yeah,
And
let's
so,
torture you.
yeah, let's
Oh
sort you
yeah.
just a little bit. And so there's that. And yeah, I think that's for the most part like where the bulk of it is, and then of course trust as well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh my gosh. Hot Ones. Please
Hot
let me know when you're
Ones.
doing that. Give me the date and the time, and
Yeah,
I'm
I'll
Got
be
you.
there
there for that. I gotta see
because
it. I love it.
I
Coming
got
from fundraising in schools, all I can think about is how much the students want to torture the teacher and pie the teacher. This is
Right.
just such an extreme. It's the same
Yes.
thing.
yes.
Yes.
It is. It is.
Yeah, it's basically like I'll never do this, but if we hit this charity milestone, then I'll do it.
Yep.
Exactly.
Yep.
Exactly. Yeah, I've done a little bit of everything with my fundraisers, I will say. Yeah. Yeah.
I will say I've never done Bean Boozled. I don't think I could. Like I've just seen so many others do it. I don't think I could do it to myself.
You can try it. Just try it.
It's an
Just try.
Like,
experience. It's an experience
it,
worth having, I would say, as
Yeah.
wild as some of them can taste.
yeah.
It's an experience.
So you're saying I
Is-
need to mail you a can?
No.
yes,
No.
yes. Is it he'll feel
Oh my gosh.
obligated. Yes.
The big one too. The big one, like she was talking
Yes, the
about.
big metal. Yes. Yeah, I did a hot sauce challenge.
Ooh.
Devil's hot sauce that I bought on Amazon. And I went on an intermission for about 2 hours. Yeah, it was pretty bad.
Have you done the
it was
spicy gummy bear?
Spicy
no, I
gummy
don't.
bear.
I hate
I'm
spicy
not
anything.
aware
Ooh.
of this.
Then I've been like,
What?
no, but they do have spicy bean boozled, Felix. I don't know if you know
Oh
that.
no. Oh no. There's no
Oh,
way.
so that's the one we're sending him.
Jalapeno, ghost pepper,
Oh
Carolina
wow. I'm looking at this
Reaper.
now.
Yeah, a couple. Yeah, they have the spicy bean boozled. So just
No.
let me on
No.
know.
There's
You
no
link me
way.
up. We'll send it to him. I
No.
got you.
Okay.
No. Don't
Just
do
one
this to me.
bean. Just
Please.
one. Just one.
Just
Just
one
one.
bean.
I
Just
know,
one.
just one Carolina
Lord.
Reaper, no big deal.
Okay. I always make my bean boozle incentives $5, and yeah, that's why I'm tired of them. It's so easy
Yeah.
to just torture
That's
me.
a lot
with
of beans.
No, that would be $50 for me. 50. You gotta ante it up for me to
After the
for me to do
first
that.
time I did Bean Boozled as an incentive in the future, I've definitely raised the price on it because, like,
Yeah.
okay, these got to cost a little more.
Right.
Mm.
At least
You-
15, 20, something like that. I'm like, oh boy. Yeah, because
Nah,
your
50 is
stomach
the
will start feeling queasy after
50 is the
go.
bare minimum for you to destroy my organs. Like that is like nah. No.
Yeah.
We might have to get y'all to sign a contract if you want to fundraise with us. $50 minimum for being boozled or not.
Hey,
We can just keep
I
y'all at the
respect
door.
it. I respect it. Yes. $50, not 50 cents. Oh my gosh, imagine. Woo. But yeah, what was it? I think I did like $100 hot sauce challenge, like just a spoonful of the devil's hot sauce.
Yeah.
I thought I could handle it, but no, I went on intermission and now it's TMI. It's TMI.
It was just bad.
My body was trying to figure out where it wanted to come out. Like
Oh
either that way
no.
or vomiting. That way or
Right.
vomiting. My body literally gave me a choice. Which way do you want this? I said,
Yep.
oh my God, I'm never doing that again.
Body's like, I don't
Don't
care
do it to
where it's got to
yourself.
go.
No
Wherever it's going, it's
self-harm.
got to go.
It just
Oh
has to
no.
get out of here. Okay.
Oh no.
So Yeah, I will never do that again. Please don't do that. Don't do self-harm. Okay, please don't do that. Take care of yourself. You can do fun things for charity. I promise. Okay? I promise you can.
And we have plenty of resources
Oh,
and ideas to help you come up with charity stream ideas and
there
fundraising
you
incentive
go.
ideas in our
Yep.
Discord. So you should join our
And the
Discord.
Discord and a
Yep.
Tiltify Discord too. So yeah, we're here to help you. Body trying to do a fast math. No, really. Yes. It was so bad. My mom's like, why did you do that? I told you not to do it. I said, but we hit our goal. It was worth it. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I didn't feel good for like the last week after that, but it was totally worth it. But I'm not saying do it, please. Like, no, don't do that. I literally I took it right to the head, the spoonful of hot sauce, like 2 of them. Oh my God. Yeah, just don't do that, okay?
Mhm.
If you learn something today, take care of yourself, all right? And we have this discussion about charity streamers having self-care incentives as well, because you rarely see that. We had a streamer last year that did like, I'll take a full week vacation if we hit our goal. And they're like, yes, we want you to take a vacation. Yes, we want you to go get your nails done. Yes, we want you to go get a massage. It was pretty awesome. I'm like, wait, they're not torturing this streamer for fundraising? That's crazy.
I like that.
So yeah, keep it in mind. Self-care incentives work too.
I've been doing
Write
it
that
wrong the
one
whole
down.
time.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, so
We don't have to eat those jelly beans. Is that what you're
You
telling me?
don't-
I can take
Right.
vacations instead.
yeah, so take care of yourself too. But yeah, you can make it fun and you can get tortured as well. But both ways work to do some good. So at the end of the day, your community cares about you. They love you. They just, if they could torture you, they're going to take that first jump
Oh, yeah.
immediately.
Mhm.
So
Oh, yeah.
it's okay. I respect it. I respect the chat. I get you. But Bradley, I wanted you to touch base because we're getting close on time. I just wanted you to touch base on what you would tell a streamer that wants to fundraise for your cause. What tips would you give them?
Oh geez, please don't talk to me. Just don't talk to me.
I mean,
Yeah.
well, I came to you, right? Like, hey, I want to fundraise for AHA. And you
I
took
would
care of me, right?
absolutely. I would love to have a conversation, a voice chat, text chat, however y'all want to do it. We'll work out the nerves. If it's your first time, everyone has
Oh, yeah.
it. Like I said, I've given
Mhm.
many a pep talk. I don't know if I'm really that good at it, but I know it works. So there you go. And I can find the best fit for you. I can go through our whole calendar year of events that we have planned. We're not going to like just blow it out to the world like, hey, we have things planned out up until December of next year. Like, not going to go through all of that on Twitter and Discord, but just talk to me, or just go. If you don't even want to talk to me, you don't have to. You can just go to the Discord. You can find everything you need there too. Look, I get it. Everyone is not as social as we are. If you want to
Yes.
just stay in your own bubble and fundraise too, hey, I respect it. I got you there too. So just join the Discord, get your resources, or come talk to me. That's what I would say. And also
Awesome.
we talked about that little amount, people being so discouraged. Man, if you raise $5, that's $5 you didn't have yesterday, and just keep at it. Like, we're so successful and we're able to do so much, not because one person raised $1 million for us. It's because we have thousands and thousands and thousands of volunteers that have culminated over the years to give us literally nearly 100 years of research in medicine. That is what comes together at the end of the day and gives us the results that we need. So we celebrate the $5, we celebrate the $1, we celebrate the $50, we celebrate it $1,000, we celebrate it all the same. Money is money.
Yes. Thank you, Bradley. I appreciate that. Thank you for touching base on that. I'm telling you, you just putting your time into that cause and sharing with your communities and your family and friends is so impactful. Awareness is the most strongest piece that you can do for any cause. Okay. Because you never know who's going to learn about AHA that day. Like, oh, wait, what's American Heart Association? Okay. Let me throw a couple dollars their way then, just from telling somebody about it. So yeah, it's super impactful. and you just talking about the importance of the cause and everything. That's perfect. So thank you, Bradley. And with our creators, if there was somebody that came to you like, hey, I want to start my first fundraiser, do you have any tips for me to start my first fundraiser? We can start with Felix.
All right. I would tell them not to be afraid, you know. Even though I myself, I was talking about like my own comfort zone and everything, like, you know,
Mm.
give yourself that chance to explore all of your options, even if it's something that doesn't sound enticing at first, just, consider it, because that could turn into something fun for you and experience for you. And yeah, no, keep an open mind. Keep an open mind for sure. And just go for
Perfect.
it.
I love that. And we'll shoot it to you, Moxie.
Yeah, just I would say don't get so caught up in the numbers. Don't think like, oh, I need to raise this much, that much. It really mirrors streaming in general. Like just outside of a
Mm.
fundraiser, for example, it's streaming. Don't worry about the viewership and all that when you're live. Just focus on like putting your best foot forward, just being entertaining, having fun. Same thing with a charity event. Just put your best foot forward, do your best, and you raise what you raise. At the end of the day, just like Bradley said, $1, 50 cents, whatever. Money's money. It all is going to a good cause. So just try not to be, there'll be a little bit of nerves. That's natural, but don't be afraid. Just kind of jump in there and see what you can do. You'll surprise yourself.
Yeah, just do it. That's our first piece of advice. Just do it.
Just do it.
Honestly,
Yeah.
just do it. Of course, it's not going to be perfect your first time. Of course, you want it to be, but it's all a part of your journey. You can see what you did this first time, and then your next fundraiser, you're like, wow, that's a huge jump because I learned so much in my first fundraiser. It's tons of fun. Trust me. My first
I'll
fundraiser,
say that too.
I wish I knew a lot that I knew now.
I'll say that too. I had volunteers even outside of the charity streaming space. First time, it's always a little rough around the edges. That's okay. That's okay. First time you put anything in the oven, it ain't gonna be perfect the first time. That's fine. Second time
Yeah.
though, that you learn for the first time, and man, it is clean cut.
Yeah.
Looks
Clean
good.
cut.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yes.
And that is how every volunteer fundraiser we've ever had. It's clean across the board. People in their 40s that are gym teachers at schools, these
Mhm.
big chairs that are leading up heart walks, they're all the same, man. You're not alone.
So, also, I had one last question to my creators. Since you are Pokemon creators, have you utilized rewards or milestones or polls with your games in your fundraisers before?
Yeah,
I
I
don't
can
think
I
I
can talk about that a little. So with the whole Nuzlocke thing I talked about with challenge runs, I'll have
Mhm.
like benefits or penalties that you can donate. And for
Oh,
example, like I said, it's permadeath is a concept, and when you lose a mon, you lose the mon. So say it could be like $10, you can pick them on and eliminate them from the run. Or for $20, you can bring one back. So they could either
okay.
punish or reward me and impact the run and kind of make it a bit of an interactive experience. So I like to try to bring them into it when I can.
Oh, that's so cool.
that's good.
Okay, cool. Because I'm wondering, I'm like, what can you do that could be related to Pokemon with incentives for fundraisers? So that's
Mhm.
awesome. Felix, did
Yeah.
you use any features at all
Uh,
with your fundraisers?
I don't believe so, actually. That's something I've yet to explore.
Really?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to
Ooh,
consider some ideas.
yes, and we can chat
Yeah.
because
Yeah, I'm down.
oh my gosh, milestones, polls alone, they're so
Yeah.
good. Um, I use polls for chat to choose my next tattoo of my choice.
Ooh, of course.
Of
Of
my
course.
choice, not their choice, my choice.
Of
Yeah,
course. Of
that
course.
always
Oh, yeah,
works.
that's cool.
And yeah, and polls choosing my next cosplay or anything like that. Polls are fun. So yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
see, we could talk,
There we go.
Felix, and your next
Yeah,
fundraiser is gonna
definitely.
be popping.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, we're gonna
Let's
see.
go.
Okay.
Yeah, Tiltify is so much, and we have our
Yes.
overlay feature now that makes it super easy for you to have everything on your screen. So,
Yeah.
yeah, awesome, cool. All right, yep, me and Felix are gonna be chatting about that
Yep.
later,
We
I'm
are.
sure. But thank you everyone for being here in the stream, and Bradley, Moxie, and Felix for joining me. Thank you so much. It was a pleasure meeting you all, and I'm excited for the Heart event next month. So thank you.
Yeah.
And we have our Control Plus stream kit. Follow all these creators right now in the American Heart Association Twitch channel. All right, make sure you keep up with them. So thank you, It was amazing to meet you, Ashley, Bradley, and Moxie. It's amazing
Y'all are
to
so
meet
sweet.
you. Amazing. amazing people
Thanks for
here.
having us
Y'all
on.
are
Oh
amazing.
my gosh.
Thanks, everybody.
And I am live here on the Tiltify Twitch channel twice a week. Next month, it's going to be full of community events. I'm doing a Bob Ross challenge with creator Ashlina. I'm not creative, so we'll see how that goes. But Bob Ross is by my side. All right. So that is on Wednesday. And you can check out our schedule here on Twitch as well and in our Tiltify Discord. So make sure you join our Discord. And then next Friday, we're playing Gang Beast. I don't know if you all know what Gang Beast is,
Oh,
but
yeah.
make
That
sure you
game
do
is
very
so
familiar.
funny. I love it. Yeah.
So please come join me next Friday. We're gonna be playing that at 2 p.m. PST. It is on Xbox Game Pass. So if you have that, you're all set. And you can come throw me off a billing, So it'll be very fun. Very, very fun. Yeah, we're incorporating more community streams, where we can just bond outside of talking about fundraising all the time, and just having fun and building those relationships. So you will always see my face here. Hopefully you don't get tired of me, but you will see me twice a week here. So make sure you follow the channel, turn on notifications, and follow us on socials as well. Everything is Tiltify. So thank you again for supporting the stream and being here. Bradley, you are incredible, and I'm so proud of the work you're doing. So thank you for working with me as well with my Miss Ash Rocks hat on. So thank you. Woo. All right. Now we're at the end of our stream. Of course, we have to go raid. All right. So we're going to go raid our good friend, Jeff Brutlag. He is a queer content creator and he's going to be playing some Pokemon. So, yeah, not live yet with Pokemon, but he's getting there. He's getting there. So let's go send some love. If you want to make your own raid message, you can. We do have our basic one here that I will put in chat. So make sure you copy that. You can add your own emotes if you want to. Okay. Much love to you all. Thank you for being here. Thank you. I had so much fun. So much fun. So let's throw this raid message. There's his link. All right. Boop. There we go. All right, everyone. We hope you have a good rest of your day. Be safe out there. Stay cool or warm. Sending you so much love. We'll see you later. Bye.